See, in this life, if you're doing things that are very important and dear to your heart, you don't include your family. Because still in Nigeria, them and disappointments, 5 and 6, they're only shaking hands for a bar. Is it for Gary? Is it for beans? I don't know.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Opunzuko. This is your first time here. Welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. So in today's video, as you guys can see, I'm all bare. This is a story time video, so I'm going to be beating my face while I gist you guys. Okay, let's get right into the video. So today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a story time of my boarding school experience. Okay, yeah, so here in Nigeria, our high school is secondary school. So I attended a federal school, or I would say a military school, and the name of my school was Command Secondary School. I'm an ex-commando, in case you don't know. I belong to the military, so I'm using wipes to clean my face. So yeah, I went to a military school, and I started that school from my JSS1 to my SS3. No matter what I did, no matter the story I told my parents, no matter the lie I told my parents just to get her from that school, my parents never ever listened to me because they felt I was stubborn and that was the only school that was meant for me. So this story, my primary school was fun, like really fun. So the first experience I'm going to tell you guys was I overslept in the hostel. Oh god, I was my school sleeping beauty for the longest time. Everybody was calling me sleeping beauty because I overslept. So you know this thing, yeah, in boarding schools we wake up early, like 5, sometimes we wake up around 4 to, like, you know, take our baths, do hostel chores and prepare for school at the same time. So this happened when I was in JSS2. This happened when I was in SS2, and okay, god, okay, that day was on a Monday, yeah. So I woke up early that day. I finished taking my bath, you know, doing all those stuff. So you know this thing, when you're done, you have to sleep back and wait for other people to be through now before they call you to start going to school. Your girl slept back. So while I was sleeping, I forgot myself, like I overslept. So when I now realized that I was actually sleeping, I didn't open my eyes, because growing up there's this thing with I do, let me not say I do, whenever I am sleeping and I suddenly wake up, I don't open my eyes all of a sudden. I have to close my eyes, use my ear to read the environment, to know what's happening, to know if anybody is actually going to call my name, to know if they're sending people on errands, and you know, I know how to maneuver my way. So that was what I was doing, you know, that was what I did. So my ears captured people in the hostel, noises. So I was like, oh, people are in the hostel. I assumed people were in the hostel, so I was not sleeping back. So finally, the second time, my ear captured people making noise in the hostel, and I did not bother to like wake up, to like open my eyes and check if people are around now. The last one, when I realized that I've slept so much, I was not hearing, if you do good kingdom. I'll be using my V Beauty foundation. I'm mixing these two shades together. I was hearing, if you do good kingdom. I say, if you see the speed that I had to jump up from my bed, I opened my eyes, everywhere was bright, it was morning. The time was, we was looking around like kind 8:30. I was like, Jesus, hey god, I'm done for. And you know, this is a military school, yeah, and once you go to school late, people are going to trash you. Let me try. So I was scared. Hell, God of Nazareth. I was like, what have I done? What's all this? Hell. And there was a junior girl that was sleeping with me. I was making the get up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. We've got to school late. The girl was comfortably sleeping. When we came out, we had to follow the kitchen area, like backyard now. Because if you follow, are you okay? You came to school, you woke up, want to follow normal school premises, they will kill you. You have to follow the back side to, like, you know, enter the hostel. I said the hostel, sorry. School premises. And thank God, luckily for me, immediately I entered through the kitchen, I saw one of my classmates there. I was like, thank God. Me and Hannah followed. So when I entered the class, my classmate was like, I hope I don't see an assembly ground. I was like, I was there, you know, Chikwell. I was behind. They want to bring me out. So later I confessed to my friend that I overslept in the hostel. She was calling me sleeping beauty, sleeping beauty, sleeping beauty, and stuff like that. So I would advise you, if you have any sibling or if you're in boarding school, please always open your eyes to check whether you're in hostel. Okay? I'm using this Ezekiel concealers for my under eye. My next experience was when I was in JSS 3. Yeah, lots of things actually happened to me as a junior class. Like a whole lot of things that I can't tend to forget easily. A whole lot happened when I was a junior class, and they made my high school kind of fun or memorable. When I was in JSS 2 or JSS 3 per se, I almost got blind. I almost got, in fact, if I got blind. Okay, the gist. So one fateful, would I call it day or morning, that was after school. One fateful day, I was coming back from school, I and my friend. So you know this stuff. Okay, that time the female students were passing through the male hostel to like go back to our own hostel. We passed there to like go get our own hostel before they had to build a pathway for us to pass and stuff like that. So that day I was trying to imitate my computer teacher. Hey God, in fact God was there to punish me. I was trying to imitate my computer teacher. I was doing MS DOS, PS DOS. So as I was doing that, I got to, we're passing the male hostel now. I don't even know how this thing happened. But I turned, okay, someone called my name, so I turned to like check who was calling me and stuff like that. The next thing I heard, or the next thing I saw, I noticed was a very big, something just hit me on my eyes. Here, if you check here, I have a scar. My eyes, maybe this concealer is going to cover, I will have scar here. The thing hit me so hard. I was like, ouch. I don't know how serious the thing was, but it was actually painful. So I didn't really cry because I felt, oh, just when something hits you. So I just closed my eyes. I was like holding my eyes like this. Next thing, my friend just shouted, Jesus, hope, blood. Hey! Immediately my friend said, Jesus, hope, blood. I opened my eyes. My socks were soaked with blood. Tears from nowhere just came. I was crying. Guy. I was wailing. Let me use that word. I was wailing. Like, that shit was very, very painful. And as I was there, senior students, they're like, what happened to you? What happened to you? What happened to her? My friend was like, she was trying to explain. They rushed me to the hospital, like to the school clinic. That thing was very, very to the extent my eyes was, they used plastic to cover my eyes for like 2 days. My 2 eyes was closed for like 2 days. I could not see. My friends were baiting me. Sorry, excuse me. My friends were baiting me. They were feeding me. I was not going to class. I was just staying in the clinic. My eyes was closed. It affected these other eyes to the extent that if I sleep like this, blood will be coming out from my eyes. guy. I pitied for him because what they did to him. I'm using this stuff for my blush, my cream blush. What they did to the guy, like they flogged him. They flogged Joshua. I pitied for him because the way they flogged him, I was like, it was too much. But anyways, I won't say he deserved it, but should have been more careful. It was an accident per se. They actually tortured him. My next experience, this happened in SS2. It was not fun. No. This one was war against Herman. My classmates versus the senior students. Why is it that SS2 and SS3, or is it SS? Sorry, I was in SS1. Yeah, I was in SS1. Why is that SS1 and SS2 they don't always align? The SS1 students are always stubborn to the SS2 students, and SS2 students are always trying to prove that they're the most senior when they are not. Like, you're not the most senior. What are you trying to prove? Oh my god. Okay, this happened when I was in SS1. SS2 students then were trying to recruit us to the extent they told us to crawl to the hostel. No be child. Let me give you people food gist. What am I here for? I'm meant to feed you guys with gist, okay? So this was on a Saturday. Saturday is my school. We usually do labor and stuff like that. This was on Saturday, Labor Day. So SS2 students told us to supervise because the SS3 students were not around. Like at that time, they went home for stuff. I don't know that it's for YA illustration. I don't know, but SS3 students were not in school. So SS2 students told us to supervise the hostel labor, and we did so. So as I was supervising the hostel labor, the officer that was on duty came to the hostel and was like, we should go to the dining hall, that we are late for breakfast and stuff like that. That we should leave everything we're doing. So we go to the dining hall and stuff like that. So he told only SS2 students to stay back in the hostel. We went to school now as junior students because he told us to go to school. Imagine after doing to go to school and stay in the hostel. To do what? So we went to school now, not knowing that he told them to stay back to complete the labor. We did not know. So after breakfast, we were still in school trying to like clean up the school environment. SS2 girls came to school. They were now shouting for SS1 years that what's wrong with us? Are we mad? Are we crazy? That all of us should come, we should squat down, we should frog jump. You know all these things now. They're like, hey, what have we done again? What happened? What happened? Stuff like that. They're like, we are crazy, we are mad. So we went now, we were frog jumping. They're like, who did you leave the hostel duty for? To do. We're like, senior, the officer told us to go to school now, we should leave them. If you want to be an officer over a senior, you want to die. So the senior was like, that even though we should have done it, we should have completed our hostel chores before leaving, that we're going to serve the punishment, we're going to suffer for it and other things. We thought it was mini punishment though. At first they told, okay, SS2 girls, okay, SS1 girls were, sorry, we're not 13. Well, we're not much. They told us to sweep the dining hall. Anyway, so it's just 3 girls that sweep the dining hall. They told us to sweep the dining hall, and we did. And we did though. They didn't say to make it wicked. Like, they said to take the sweeping dining hall to another level. They counted for us, was it 50? Like 50 counts to sweep a whole dining hall. And if you're not done sweeping your row when she's done counting, when the senior is done counting, you will be flogged. Luckily for me, I was not flogged. She flogged some of my classmates brutally. Like, brutally. Okay. After that, we thought it was done. They told us to crawl from school, from the school premises to the hostel. The distance, I don't even know how to explain, but this thing was far. Under hot sun, on top of sand, your knee, stone. Jesus Christ. Like at that point I was like, nah. It was too much for me to handle. They went extreme. Like, how will you tell us to crawl? You don't tell us to crawl short distance. We should crawl from the school to the hostel. Sun was shining with our knee. We should be scratching our knee. Like, my skin is not that light, thank God, luckily for me. But some of my classmates, their knee peeled because the sun was hot and we're scratching our leg on sand, friction. They had some of my classmates had serious injury on their knee. We crawled to the hostel. They still took turns to flog us. Each person will flog you any amount the person want to flog you. You move to the next person, flog any amount they want to flog you. Haba. SS2. Kilo day, kilo shit. I'm saying it down. At that point, my classmates wanted to gang up and beat them. Like, we really started planning it though. I'm just saying it now. We really started planning it how we're going to gang up and beat them. But we could not do it, or we did not do it because we know as if we did it, we're going to get suspended because we're not going to expel all SS2 girls now. It's not possible. We're going to get suspended and stuff like that. So we just had to put on our good behavior and not do it and tolerate all their stuff. But during the evaluation, my classmates showed them shiggy. So my up next, my next high school experience was my JSS one. If you actually went to command on Afia is in Abia State. If you're an ex-commando, you will know these gists. Please, if you're an ex-commando, just leave a comment under. Just leave a comment in the comment section. If you're an ex-commando, just leave a comment in the comment section. And if you're an ex-commando that went to command on Hafia, you know the drill. If you can remember these gists, just leave a comment in the comment section. Today we drank Gary with fish. Oh my God, we drank Gary with fish. Like, I was thinking about this thing. How will a whole school give the whole student Gary, sugar, and fried fish? Want to say waiting. Want to say there was no firewood to cook. Let me come to my nose, please. I'm gonna be right back. I was in the dining hall like 5 times. I can vividly remember. We'll go back to the hostel, stay some time. So that, go to school, they'll bang the fire alarm. Go to school, food is ready. We go to school. Teacher will be like, what else to come? There's no food, there's no firewood. We go back to the hostel. Seniors should stay small. Come to school. Like, we went to school 5 times that day. I'm being very honest. And at the end of the day, in the night, because after we had tea in the morning, in the afternoon, we had the next boarding school experience was when Mr. Blackman. Guys, I don't know why my class, like in my school there, boys, I don't know if it's in all school or only my school, but then in my school, boys always bring up the worst rumor ever. Like the way they brought up Mr. Blackman. Mr. Blackman, no, I don't even know, I've not heard about him. He just came to school one day, boys were rumoring about, do you see Mr. Blackman in a hostel? Do you see Mr. Blackman in a hostel? Like, what's Mr. Blackman? We're like, oh, it's Mr. Blackman used to come around. He used to come to girls' hostel, come to the hostel per se, and walk around. If you see you awake, you cut off your head. If you cut off your head, you piece of his bag. Like that rumor puts fear in people's, but especially girls. Me itself, people feel my body to the essence. If I'm sleeping, because I was staying down bunk in the hostel, yeah, and my bunk was facing the window, so I turned the other way around and sleep. I don't sleep and face the window, I sleep and face the wall, so that maybe by mistake, as you sleep, maybe by mistake, you don't open your eyes. No, I don't want Mr. Black ones like see me mistakenly at the top of my head. On that case, even happened itself in my school. They caught let's say a madman, it's not a madman, but they caught someone picking parts from the dustbin. Guess who's still dustbin? They caught someone, and the officer, military school, you don't do such there. Once you do such there, you are doomed. They will useless you. They caught the man, they took him, punished, but they not bring him to our school premises per se. But we just heard that they caught someone, and military people took care of the man, took care of him, meaning dealt with him. And this final gist, so guys, this is the final high school experience. I almost missed my graduation. Like it choked me for neck. Oh, how will you miss your graduation? Please, I beg. Actually, you can miss your graduation due to some things, due to situations that are unavoidable and other circumstances. But my own was because of clothes. It was my auntie. See, in this life, if you are doing things that are very important and dear to your heart, it don't include your family. Like family, I mean, like family is so close. Family be a photographer. Family will be your this. Not do one. If not, you're just singing. You're disappointed. That song I cannot sing it, but that's what I'm bringing for yourself. My auntie is a tailor. My parents told her to sew my graduation clothes. Bing bong. My aunt now decided that she would sew my clothes at her own appointed time, as per Jesus Christ of Nazareth. My auntie, I gave her clothes since, so we've done the measurement. I told her this time I wanted. I said okay. So because I thought I wanted stone on my clothes, we were wearing purple for the graduation. So I wanted stone on my clothes. She was like, I'll do the stone myself. I was like, no problem. Since I know how to do the stone, I'll do the stone by myself. And so graduation time reached. Okay, it was 3 days to graduation. I went to her store. God, 3 days to graduation. I went to my auntie's shop. I told her okay to check for my clothes. I saw my clothes hanging somewhere. You know, all these tailors, if you go to their shop, they have places to keep clothes that they will never sew in the next 5 years. That's where I saw my clothes. That's where I saw my material hanging. They have not cut it. Nothing. I told her, Tio, remember my audition is next 3 days. She was like, she will sew it. It's not just this gown, just sharp, sew the clothes. I was like, no problem. Thank God. Just imagine if I did not know my auntie. But she's kind of so kind of advantage to me because I knew her. She was my auntie. Imagine if I don't even know who my parents gave my clothes to. Okay now. My auntie told me she would sew my clothes sharply. 2 days to graduation, my clothes was still hanging. Okay, she had cut the clothes and tie it. You know when they cut the tie it now, they just put it somewhere. Hey, I'm sure everybody can relate to this because tailors in Nigeria, them are disappointments. 5 and 6, they always shaking hand. Now so my auntie, a day to graduation, I went to her shop. She has sewed it up, made it down. Do you know that? Okay, that night I went to my auntie's shop to like take my clothes, and that evening I was not finishing my clothes. I was like, Lord of Jesus Christ, my graduation is tomorrow morning. What am I going to do? She told me I should come and take it in the morning. Early momo, 6 o'clock, I woke up because some of my friends stayed in my house. I told my friend, come and escort me. Everybody was bringing out their own graduation clothes now, ironing, testing. See how the thing was. Me, I never thought to bring out my own clothes. I went to my auntie's shop. Her shop was still locked. My auntie's shop was locked. I told her that I should cry or I should laugh. I went to her house. She was also waking up from sleep. She told me, I should wait. She should bring the clothes to the house. My graduation was for 10 a.m. prompt. I know this video is going to be plenty noise around because I'm actually filming this video late in the night. The fan is on and generator, so please ignore any sound you can hear. I beg in the name of God, please. So as I was saying, I went to my auntie's house. She was just waking up from sleep. Hey, please let me concentrate. Oh, see my lips. See in limp. See my limp. I should calm down. I should bring the clothes to the house. I was like, auntie, please. My graduation is for 10 a.m. She told me, I should wait. I told my auntie to the shop. My auntie finished sewing my clothes that morning. When I got home to around 8, and I was still going to put stone on my clothes because my clothes were just plain. I had to get home. Everybody was rushing. Before I came back home, my friends already had their baths. they were getting ready, preparing. With me, I was still going to come back home. They come back home, take my bath, do my makeup and stuff like that. That day, safe obstacles were just coming up for me to just miss this my graduation. Okay, when I came back, I started using my clothes. I started putting the stone on my clothes. I almost burnt my clothes full because I was doing this charcoal iron. So I was doing charcoal iron to put the stone on my clothes. I almost burnt my clothes. Like that day was very scattered for me. I was looking for the one leg of my shoe. I was looking for the second leg of my shoe. Please, someone should just tell me that it's not convincing that this is not devil that is trying to come inside my graduation day. I was looking for one leg of my shoe. I realized that my friend put the one leg of my shoe inside her bag mistakenly. Oh yeah, nah, that one did not make. Because my parents went around for my graduation, so my sister was supposed to take me to my school. My sister was supposed to go with me, stuff like that. There was no car, she could not drive. We had to go out to the junction. Waiting for keke to come and carry us. It's as if all the keke in my area went on strike or went for meeting. I don't even know. We stood on the road. It was almost 11:30 looking for keke. Oh yeah, nah, we got to school. Like graduates have already marched in. They've already marching graduates. The officer was like, why are we coming now? Why are we coming now? Stop. Please let me put my lashes at work. Oh my god.
2,000 years later.
My brethren, I got to school. The military men were like, why are you coming late? Why are you coming late? We're going to pay fine. Fine for? Is it for a bar? Is it for Gary? Is it for beans? I don't know. We're like, we're not pleading. My sister was not pleading that it's not our fault, that we did not find keke and stuff. I was just trying to plead with them, and they allowed us. And then the one that I wanted to scatter the whole day for all 2018 graduates was rain. Oh my god, because my sets were very stubborn. I'm sure everybody will be like, oh, my sets were stubborn, but my sets were stubborn. My school principal told us we should choose between staying in the hall and staying outside for our graduation. We're like, nobody has ever stayed outside for graduation. Let my set be the first. Please let me gloss my lips. I'm so sorry. Whenever I want to say something important, I have been something important too. So let me finish my gist that big. So they told us to stay in the hall and stay outside with canopy in school field. We told them, we want to stay in the school field. We want ourselves to be the first day in the school field. They said, okay, no problem. They said everything. While the graduation was ongoing, at that time our commandant was giving a speech, an opening remark or speech, something like that. Heavy rain came. Like, it was pouring. It's there raining. Parents, teachers, students, everybody's there running inside the hall. The hall that we don't want to stay. We had to go back inside that place. See this life. Don't they get you? See this life, we had to run back inside that hall that we rejected. As they said, the rejected stone that became the cornerstone. We now stayed there and the final crisis was during the graduation, because everything became so scattered because of the rain. The river was wet, like it was just so disorganized. The commandant was not like we should just run the stuff up because he was angry that we'll come back later. Parents say what? Parents say wait, see. At that point they knew that our parents are weary. African parents are weary when you want to play with their children. You're like, how would they come here and waste time, and you want to come and tell them to come back again? And some people came from far for the graduation and stuff like that. We not had to wait and give us all our testimonial. So we've come to the end of the story time. I know you guys enjoyed it. I know this was very hot. I know it was fun. I know you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, I just say let me come on here share with you guys my boarding school or high school experience. So like I said earlier, here in Nigeria we refer to our high school as secondary school, and I went to military school, command secondary school. Like I said, if you're the ex-commando, leave a comment in the comment section, say hi, introduce yourself, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Okay, join the family. I'm an ex-commando. Okay, yeah, so this is the finished look. This is the outcome we came out with. Please, you guys should not mind my brows. My brows is not browy because I could not groom them. But yeah, this is the finished look, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys, you know, could relate to my high school experience, boarding school experience. And we've come to the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, please leave a comment and subscribe, and also please do it by giving this video a huge thumbs up. It will mean so much to me. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, bye.